That's right, baby. Mavs win. Mavs win. Dallas Mavericks basketball team won the national championship last night. Yes. We're very excited here. Very excited. Okay, moving on. I just got through working out, so it's a little glistening. I'm trying to get back into some discernible shape, kind of held together by my belt. It's very scary. Yeah, so I'm back into working out, doing light weights. I'm going to see how my neck does with doing weights, and I'm doing the bike, so it's not uh, too much trouble on my foot. I have a bad foot and a bad neck. So that's how I got in bad shape. I couldn't work out. I used to work out all the time. I missed that. So yes, trying to get back into it, and then I did 30 minutes on the bike, and I came out and I trimmed up the ivy and bushes and stuff with the electric trimmer. I know, it's madness, but it's a good workout, so there you go. Today I'm going to answer the Dame Next Door's questions. She had some 90s questions because some of the people that watched her videos weren't alive in the 70s or don't remember the 70s, being too young perhaps. The first one's not a question so much as it is showing pictures of yourself from the 90s, and I will drop those in. Yeah, like I said, I used to work out all the time, so in the 90s, I was in the best shape ever. So I had that going for me. Favorite song of the 90s? Well, it's always hard to pick one song from the decade because it's a lot of years and a lot of songs. But I just picked a few songs that I liked. They're kind of random, kind of weird. I'm sure I obviously am forgetting some of the big hits of the 90s, but these are the ones that I could just sort of come up with. I like They Might Be Giants. I know they're a quirky band if you've never heard them. They're kind of an acquired taste. They're not for everyone, but they have good songs. And I liked Birdhouse in Your Soul. That was a good song. The next song is it's a sort of a dorky song that people might, oh, really? But it's a song that I have so many wonderful memories associated with it. It was such a fun time in my life. So I think I have that on my list because it's just it just brings back so many really great memories for me. And it's Hadaway's What Is Love. I know, really? But it was big when I was, going out and stuff. And so I just have a lot of really good memories with that song. And I love the Pretenders. I've loved them for a long time. That song, I'll Stand By You, I think was... I don't remember when in the 90s that was. What's your favorite TV show of the 90s? Well, I also loved Friends. I enjoyed that show. The characters were so likable. And I know Seinfeld was big in the 90s. I enjoyed Seinfeld at the time. I really thought it was a good show. My problem with the show is I have a hard time watching it in reruns. So, I struggle with, picking that show for that reason. And I think a really good show is a show that you can watch 100 times and still find it enjoyable. And some of the Seinfelds I just can't sit through anymore. I just can't. And so yeah, but it's still a great show. It was a great influence on the culture. So I can't really knock the show. Sometimes I have trouble watching the old one, the reruns. And the last one I can't really answer. What the most important thing that happened to you in the 90s? It was such a I don't know. It was such a big decade in terms of a lot of the changes that went on in my life. Just coming of age, being out on your own. My 20s and half my 20s, half my 30s in the 90s. So, it was a lot going on, kind of figuring out who I was. There's just a lot that happened and good things mostly. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it with, it was just a great decade. I'm not sure about the hair. I know I'm going back to it today, but look at it. I got poofy. see, here's the thing that I have to be careful about with my hair, because I have all these cowlicks. I have 5. 2 here, 2 in the back, and then 1, well, right here. And if the hair is not just the right length, I get what I call a hair bubble. And I get poofiness just in this one spot right here. And so I'm getting the hair bubble, and I'm not pleased. My concern is the only way to fix it is to, essentially start over, which I don't really want to do. So, on that note, I'm going to go. Bye.